What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and we are back with a continuation to the Spec Ops 25 task list. This is going to be part 3, and I was extremely wrong when I said I thought this one would be short. Quite the opposite, this one would be one of the longest videos. And since I like to keep these right around 10 minutes, I'm going to be speeding up a number of the tasks. So I do hope that's alright with everyone. But first, our research was completed, and so now we have the prototype high-tech gauntlet. We also gained 1000 silver and can move on to task number 12. For this one, we're going to be using another runaway, but this time it has to be a team up. That's of course because Victor Mancha is the PvP Season 20 reward. But that's fine because you can find him as a team up in a number of battles throughout this Spec Ops. When you do locate one of his team ups, you're going to have to use Calculator Kid 3 times, and his Zapper ability 2 times. So with that, let's go ahead and jump to the battle where we complete this task. This one's in maximum overdrive, but it's a pretty straightforward task. If you do decide to bring your agent in, remember you can use items to give them even extra turns and get through the abilities faster. For example, Chrono Accelerators, Chrono Boosts, Quantum Elixirs, or even a Tactical Strike. Then once you complete that, task number 13 is to defeat the mini-boss Dragoness. She can be found in Spec Ops 25 Mission 2. Luckily, we already had this fight right on the map, so it was ready to go. The team up for this one was Chase Stein, but you could have brought in any other 2 runaways, or your agent and 1 runaway. Whatever you find easier, you just don't want to lose anyone. However, this encounter isn't that difficult. Just remember that Dragoness is susceptible to electricity and EMP grenades, which I think I actually forgot that myself. On Chase Stein's level 1, you'll find Fistagon's Shock of the Lightning, and this is a ranged tech electric attack, so that's just something that you could use to your advantage even if you're not using your agent. Then after Dragoness is defeated, you're going to get 100 experience, and we can move on to task number 14. For this step, you're going to have to use Karolina Dean in combat, then use her Beautiful Beam 3 times, and Prismatic Shield 2 times. She of course is a team up in Spec Ops 25, but if you have her recruited, then you can use these abilities anywhere else, including in the simulator or Villain's Archive. For me, I just use her in a Season 2 Chapter 8 mission, so we're just going to speed through that one right away. I've been leveling Angela and I believe we're getting close to level 12. Unfortunately, we can't use her at all in this current Spec Ops. But to be honest with you, you probably shouldn't level characters in Spec Ops anyways because it just hurts your mission score. Usually. I do it all the time though. As far as this task, I think this is actually one that I finished in one battle. But I could be wrong. I really wasn't as conservative as I usually would be with these tasks. But that's in part because we got plenty of chances to use these heroes and their abilities. If we only had like one shot against a mini-boss or boss, then things would be different. Even at extreme speed though, this one is not going that fast. Still, the next part of the task list is going to be very short. I was wrong about this one, but I'm sure about the next. Now just one more Alpha Predator to take out, and Angela plus my agent are easily going to take him down. Or they're also going to need dots, so I guess that wasn't that easy. Oh, and Angela apparently leveled up in this fight. So that's another good thing going. Then with the task done, we got 1 CP, and now we move on to task number 15. For this one, you have to defeat the end boss of Mission 2 in Spec Ops 25. That's going to be Sebastian Shaw. After this, we'll get the blueprint and move on to our next research. Alright, so beginning the battle. First, Molly Hayes says, "Hey mister, you're one of the Hellfire Club, right?" I'm surprised she didn't say Heckfire Club. How do you... Ah, I see. Molly, is it? That's my name. What's yours? Sebastian. You're a bad guy, aren't you, Sebastian? From your perspective. Just tell the truth. You're a bad guy. You know what I do? I'm a superhero. I take care of bad guys. And do you think you're going to take care of me? You bet I am. Mostly because you talk to me like I'm a dumb little kid. See if a dumb little kid can do this. Uh-oh, he made Molly mad. But anyways, for this one we're bringing in our agent, so it shouldn't be that difficult. It's not like we're facing all the mini-bosses because they made us fight Dragoness. For the most part, my agent's just going to protect and counterattack everyone. Just the way I like it. And then we'll see about saving Molly's temper tantrum for Wave 2. I suppose we'll go ahead and get a raspberry started right now. Oh, and our E-ISO kicked in, so we went ahead and took some candy first. I've been fairly lucky on my Chapter 8 ISO so far. I believe I got Nico's, Molly's, Bishop's cables, and that may be it, but that's pretty great that I don't have to do either one of those 2 hero heroics again. I really haven't had that much time farming yet because I've been so busy since I've been back. But we'll get it, I'm pretty confident. And also I will definitely be posting the rest of Chapter 8 heroics very soon. So most likely this coming week. I'm really not sure if anyone still needs the score challenges, so I may or may not post them right away. But alright, this first wave I think has lasted long enough, so let's go ahead and use Molly's temper tantrum. And we'll finish off Celine and the Elite. I'll start with the Let's Play catch, and then we'll go ahead and drop kick the mini boss, followed by what should be a huge wind up punch. Alright, so I hope you're prepared for this one. Let's go ahead and see what kind of damage we can do. Okay, it's 29,000. And then we'll do another 20,000 to the Elite. Why not show Molly off? And now for wave number 2 featuring our target Sebastian Shaw. We'll go ahead and begin with a Warm Zephyr, and that's going to give us back health and remove our debuffs. Next I'm going to use the Blade of the Guardian to kick things off. Then with Karolina Dean, I'll use our Prismatic Shield. I debated using Empyrean Flare, but I think we'll save that. After we gain Shield Slam would probably be a better time to use it. Then the boss is going to attack and he gets countered by Mercurial, so he only has 4,000 health left. He then chooses to use a Haymaker, and let's see if we counter. Okay, our Blade of the Guardian goes off, and that's the end of Shaw. Well, at least this second wave is going to go pretty fast. Even the remaining henchman is going to be finished by a counter. That's going to be it for task number 15, so let's go ahead and get our score. It's 95,280 and perfection. Then we're going to gain the blueprint for the Latent Staff of Return, and we gain access to Mission 3 in Spec Ops 25. This staff is actually a ranged magic attack, and it causes Ravaged, Ozone, and Bane. It's okay, but obviously the upgraded version is going to be better. And then as far as the boss roulette, for this one we can win the First Blood. This would actually be incredible to win. So let's see if that can be our very first weapon that we win from Spec Ops 25. Okay, not this time, we only get 1 CP. Then for the ending dialogue. Good thing Molly didn't have to handle this one alone. If ever there was a guy she'd have trouble with, I'm fine. You sure? I mean, you look okay, but I had to hit Mr. Shaw and now I'm kind of sleepy. It's not nap time yet, I'm going to give Fisk a call. You have handled the Hellfire Club situation, I assume. Molly polished it off for you. Convey to her my appreciation. You hear that, Molly? Fisk appreciates you. Oh, never mind. She fell asleep. And now for the final task of this video. Task number 16. Create the Latent Staff of Return in the lab. Let's see how long and how much unstable Iso-8 we're going to need for this one. Okay, first of all it needs 1 arcane component, 40 unstable Iso-8, 5,000 silver, and it's going to take 1 day. So we'll go ahead and click that research and we'll be back with part 4 as soon as we can. That's going to be it for this one, so I want to thank you all for watching and ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe. Then until next time, good luck and take care.